revolution, there is no compulsion except that of circumstances. A revolution takes place only when there is no other way out.
Jacques.
Huh?
Where are you going?
Huh? The bank.
Can't, it's Mayday.
Why? Have you people closed all the banks? Then I'll go to the office.
Jacques, I went to your office the other day.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't there. I mean, the address you gave me wasn't there.
What would a girl like you do in an office? Eh? Communist.
Atento, llega la otra columna. Esperemos un momento. latinoamericanos, unidos para luchar en contra.
Hoy, cuando el verdadero Estado de los trabajadores, la Unión de las Repúblicas Socialistas Soviéticas, está amenazada, no solamente desde afuera, sino desde arriba, hay entre nosotros y en nuestro México querido un traidor, asesino, enemigo del pueblo, León Davidovich Trotsky, traidor del Estado de los Trabajadores.
Because of my irreconcilable struggle against the foreign and domestic policy of the Kremlin, my declarations and articles in the world press are reproduced in all countries of the world. Dissatisfaction inside the USSR is growing. That is why Stalin cannot fail to issue orders to his agents to finish me off as quickly as possible.
General Trotsky.
Today, when the true worker state has been betrayed, when the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics has made common cause with imperialists, fascists, and Wall Street bureaucrats, when under the orders of one man, Joseph Stalin, and by means of his bloodthirsty agents, even here in Mexico City, the vultures are gathered, the cancer of counter-revolution. Lleva. Lleva.
Stalin no longer strikes at his enemies' ideas, but at their skulls.
Cease, Lleva. Little ones. Life, what a struggle.
Stalin no longer strikes at his enemies' ideas, but at their skulls.
You find things to do here? You're not bored? It's hard living with an old revolutionary. You should have been with us when we stormed the Winter Palace and with Lenin in Moscow in the early days. What happiness it was to be alive and to be fighting then. I could have done with a young man like you in those days.
Lev Davidovich,
Hmm?
you slept this afternoon, huh?
No.
You worked too hard. You must come to bed early tonight.
The old war horse. You want him in bed, do you?
And don't take too many pills, yes?
Pills, don't worry, me. Natasha, go inside. I'll see you in a minute. Sheldon!
Yes, Comrade Trotsky.
Sheldon.
Yes.
How long have you been with me, Sheldon? 2 months? I depend upon loyalty, Sheldon. 4 children murdered. My son poisoned, my daughter driven to suicide, her husband in Siberia. Only 1 grandson left. Millions dead in Russia. A dictatorship by 1 man. I have to fight. All around the world, lies. My followers silenced. The truth, Sheldon. You cannot silence that. How's your family, Sheldon?
Fine.
I have good friends in New York, watching from the sidelines. They think we're helpless here, far from Europe, in Mexico, under protection. Stalin is fearless. Why else do they pursue us? They know we're right. One day, Sheldon, you and I, or you at least, will see rising from the ashes of the great betrayal, the betrayal of Marxist principles, the new worker state, the Fourth International. Today, so poor, tomorrow, so powerful. And we will win, Sheldon. We will win.
like these paintings? The painter as a man of action. A great painter. But can a painter be a man of action? Can a man of action have imagination? What do you think? He has a marvelous control of violence, color, form, don't you think? This operation may not work. They're not professionals. It doesn't matter. Some object will have been achieved, some front, like painting. The workers, artisans, ordinary people of this country will have shown their hostility to Trotsky. There may still be the serious business. You don't talk. What goes on behind those quiet blue eyes?
You want me to talk?
You are sure of the girl?
Yes.
She goes to the house.
Yes?
You've been there yourself?
Outside. You're not answering my question.
What was that?
Do you want me to talk?
No. We all want to stay alive.
The old man keeps me busy. Do you know about dreams? You're in a fine state. God, has someone cut your tongue out? Why do you get like this? Is it the altitude? Or is it something you've eaten? I don't think you ought to see Trotsky. What would you talk about? Import, export? I don't see why you should worry about the war. I know that you're a Belgian, Monsieur Jacques Mornard, Mr. Frank Jackson. But war is a capitalist's game, my little capitalist.
I'm not a Belgian. I'm a Canadian.
I don't care who you are. You look Mediterranean to me, one of those lovely dark men. What's wrong? Why do you spell Jackson without a K in your passport?
You really want to talk?
I want...
What?
Good morning. Perhaps you'd like to see the article in this morning's paper. Right here.
And you don't know how they got in?
No.
They were let in.
Not possible.
By one of your men.
Who?
It was seen by the police.
Then why didn't they stop them?
Your man, Sheldon Hart.
No.
He went with them willingly.
Not possible.
Then what is your theory?
Isn't it perfectly
How
clear?
they got
If
in?
I may be allowed to continue without interruption. My wife, Natasha, and I were in the bedroom when we heard the sound of firing. Immediately, we flung ourselves under the bed. Natasha tried to protect me with her body. I made her lie down. It was this that saved us.
You threw yourselves beneath?
Beside.
Where there were hundreds of bullets.
Are you suggesting I'm immortal, Colonel?
I'm suggesting you were not in the room. You were warned. By the raid, you achieve a certain sympathy.
And do I achieve my own death? What aim could I possibly pursue in venturing on so monstrous, so dangerous an enterprise? Why? What for? I would have risked my own fate, the fate of my family, my political reputation, the reputation of the people that I serve. What did I stand to gain? Luck was on the side of the just. The intruders were incompetent.
Then why did none of your guards fire back?
They're Americans. Perhaps they have too much respect for police uniforms.
You trust them?
Completely. In my profession, you learn to trust, Colonel. I love that boy.
He may be dead.
You won't cover up. Anything else but not this. There are murderers in this city, saboteurs. You know them. Arrest them.
You have a theory who was responsible?
I most certainly do. Joseph Stalin.
Of the 12 apostles, only Judas was a traitor. But if he had acquired power, the other 11 would have been the traitors.
How I love you, Mother. My only one. My faithful one, my eternal one, my love, my victim. You will always carry me on your shoulders, Martha. As you have carried me throughout our life.
You may be on your own now. Most of our friends will be arrested. But they won't arrest you. You are a businessman. You'll survive.
Where will you be?
I've had one failure.
It wasn't yours.
It might even have been a success. Such are the dialectics. Now there is proof of popular feeling against Trotsky. Not just one madman with a gun.
What will happen?
When?
To you?
I'm not important. I'll be looked after. And if the next attempt is a success, we might even be looked after very well. This is a peculiar situation. If the Soviet Union goes, everything goes. Hitler will win. Stalin is a realist. If the Soviet Union is to win, Stalin has to build a nation. This can only be done by some sacrifice of our principles. Trotsky is an idealist. He dreams of the perfect international worker state. We all do. But we are up against gangsters, armies. Trotsky says he wants the Soviet Union defended. But he would bring down the Stalinist government in the name of Marxist principles. This would mean civil war. It would defeat us. Look at your Spain.
Yes.
It wasn't the fascists who beat us, but the Trotskyites. And now, with the fascists all over Europe, it might happen again.
I know this.
What you don't know is Trotsky. Trotsky still has a certain power. Even though he's alone, he persuades people all over the world. Look at his guards. The American college boys, Swedes, Germans.
He won't persuade me.
No, not like the police, the press. Trotsky was once the most popular man in Russia. Equal to Lenin. We forget this now. But you don't have to do it. It's your choice. Well, anyway, we should have a farewell drink.
He's not the only one. I too can persuade, and I don't mind being on my own. There are some who can hold, yes, break through history. But I'm not important.
Didn't you fire a shot? Did you just sit there? You knew they might try. For God's sake, you men. I don't understand. Sometimes you all seem to be playing. I think there is something going on. Somewhere. Behind my back, and no one will tell me about it. What is it? You don't seem to be interested in living. They don't even let the horses get killed. They take them out and stitch them up and push them back again. I'd see people...
Get out!
What?
You're stupid. If you want to watch a bullfight, watch a bullfight!
I was just saying I never saw people so obviously enjoying themselves. Jacques.
God damn your horses! What can you do about this? Reality! You think politics is committees, opinions, and you let the world rot for your own small sense? I will not! I will not. I'll be different.
But, Jacques,
I'm not Jacques!
I know.
You know nothing!
It cannot be decided now, 17 years after the event, whether or not the deaths at Kronstadt, which were my responsibility, were justified by history or not. I'm being tautological. Cut out the or not. Civil war is not a school for humane behavior. Idealists and pacifists have always blamed revolution for excess. But excesses spring from the very nature of revolution, which is in itself an excess of history. Those who wish to do so, they reject revolution. I do not reject it. They haven't found it?
No.
And how are your family, Sheldon? This is not the time for my friends and idealists of the left to exude double their amount of moral effluvia in the same way that a man in fear will exude double the amount of his normal perspiration. And don't I then trust you, Sheldon? Sheldon. Otto. I mean Otto. I trust that I will earn my place in history beside Lincoln in the American Civil War. History has different yardsticks. The slave owner who uses cunning and violence to chain the slave, and the slave who uses cunning and violence to break the chains. Only contemptible eunuchs will say that they are equal before the court of morality. Only contemptible eunuchs will say that they are equal before the court of morality. Let me hear the last of it back.
History has different yardsticks. The slave owner who uses cunning and violence...
No, later.
There
And the slave who uses cunning and violence to break the chains. Only contemptible eunuchs will say that they are equal before the court of morality. All means are acceptable if they lead to the true liberation of mankind.
They are obligatory.
They are only acceptable if they lead to the unity of the workers.
Or helps them fight oppression.
Consequently, not all means are acceptable.
They still haven't found the leader of the raid?
Steel doors, shutters on the windows, new bulkheads. They won't get in so easily next time. We live in a submarine with my faithful periscope, Natasha. Anyway, there's not going to be any more money coming from my books in France, is there?
Oh, France. Neither weep nor laugh, but understand.
Of course, you saw the Pope has refused to condemn the Nazi conquest of Europe.
Before Hitler is defeated, many, very many in Europe will be wiped out.
The great tragedies of our time are working for us. We're all exiles now, Marguerite, Alfred. I'm very grateful to you for bringing Sieva out of France and that you got him out in time.
Sieva will miss you.
Perhaps less than we shall.
Let's drink to Sieva, the future revolutionary, we hope.
You know where Catherine the Great died? In her lavatory, reading the encyclopedias. Sheldon?
Anyway, it's you I love. And not Trotsky.
He's an extraordinary man. I think you ought to see him. He may need you. He probably only sees people who flatter him. If you want an excuse for going, you can say you're visiting the Rosmers. Aren't they leaving soon?
Yes,
How are they going?
in Veracruz.
Well, I can go to Veracruz. I could take them.
Would you?
Mm-hmm.
But I thought you didn't want to meet Trotsky.
I'm not frightened.
Would you then?
I want...
What?
For the very reason that it fell to my lot to take part in great events, my past now cuts me off from chances of action. I am reduced to interpreting events and trying to foresee their future course.
Yes,
Where's the food?
we've had our food.
The food for the rabbits. It's supposed to come today. What day's today?
Sunday.
Sunday in Mexico. We're all fattened for the table.
Oh, it's so hot in here. It's like being drowned.
Fools. Monkeys.
I'll give you some soda. I'll give you some soda.
Want to come in? Why not? I'll take over now, Pete. See if I want to take a snap through there. Might be kind of nice, huh?
You've been doing some building. Sure. A little late. Like these?
What are they?
Lucky Strike.
No, I prefer these Mexicans. Thanks. What do you do?
Import, export.
What, for God's sake?
Grinding the faces of the poor. You know?
How did a nice communist girl get mixed up with you? Well, there's one thing for sure, you're not trying to get in. You're about the only person in this goddamn town that isn't.
But I admire him, you know. I might be able to help. Put him in touch with one or two. Well, this must cost quite a lot. In wartime. You know, I could be useful. No politics. Too much talk in politics. Like a woman.
The old man will like that. I'll tell him.
Yeah, you tell him.
Who would dare to say that Trotsky was hated only by Stalin? Trotsky was hated by millions of every nationality, all over the world, who were convinced of his traitorous role. Trotsky is a counter-revolutionary and an enemy of the working class. Were he to die or be killed, I would personally be pleased. That does not mean I would kill him or cause him to be killed. The Mexican Communist Party does not give orders for a person to be killed. Trotsky is a political, not a personal enemy. We follow the Leninist doctrine against acts of personal terrorism. However, if the evidence that you have before you is true, if indeed I did help in preparation for the raid on Trotsky, then you have every right to make the logical assumption I might have been implicated in the assassination attempt.
Okay, take it up now, Jim.
To the uninitiated, it may seem incomprehensible that Stalin's clique should have first exiled me and then should attempt to kill me abroad.
Get it tight. Come on, tighter. As tight as it'll go.
It may seem incomprehensible that Stalin's clique should have first exiled me and then should attempt to kill me abroad.
Finish up here, Ed.
Wouldn't it have been simpler to have shot me in Moscow as were so many others?
Soy Pedro. Un amigo del compañero Trotsky.
I'm informed that Stalin has several times admitted that my exile abroad was
Es la lápida.
Hey, Jim.
Yeah?
A man come with a plaque. Have you checked the plaque?
No, I haven't checked any goddamn plaque. Who the hell are you?
He says he's Pedro. Come to fix a plaque. Jim, our security chief from New York. He's new. He says he's a friend of LD's. I'm Sam, Minneapolis Teamsters Union. Join the army, see the world.
Who said you could come in here anyway?
He doesn't like Mexicans being turned away. Workmen, his friends.
What's that?
The old man doesn't want people to stop from seeing him. All over the world people come. What else has he got?
A repetition of the attempt is inevitable. In what form? Possibly once again in the form of a pure terrorist act where along with machine guns will appear bombers.
One more day, still alive. By permission of Stalin. The sun, the old Aztecs worship the sun. I can understand that. It gives health, vitality, strength, life. None of the death worship of your modern religions. I feel lucky today. Might even get some money today from Life magazine. When are our friends arriving?
Who?
Gita and her husband.
In a little while.
Into the lion's den.
Come along then.
Taking my job. See, the animals understand. They have premonitions.
I don't like you talking like that.
Why? Because I said I was lucky?
Art is one of the ways in which man finds his bearings in the world.
They have about as much chance of getting past Jim as getting through the eye of a needle.
There's nothing there. Just a new alarm. It must be the bird, you know.
I was afraid.
I have a little button in my room now. When I press it, I summon legions of angels.
I'm so sad to see you go away.
Oh, that's marvelous. Hello. This is marvelous. It looks like a battleship. Now, no one can get in. No one. I can't believe you're going.
All good things come to an end. Well, we'll see you in Berlin, Alfredo mio.
In the Nazi Soviet state?
Aren't you coming?
just for the day.
The counter-revolutionary. I hear our good friends are indignant about the Nazi-Soviet pact. I think you've come to kidnap me.
Well, aren't their feelings understandable?
Now, my dear friend, I find it a bit childish to deny to the Soviet Union the title of workers' state. Hysteria and Marxism are absolutely irreconcilable.
They want to get revenge on Stalin.
Trotskyists want Trotskyism without Trotsky. I'm sorry. I must work. I can't come with you, but thank your friend for asking.
Are you sure he wants to take us?
Will the stock exchange manage without him?
Oh, yes.
Why doesn't he come in?
He's shy.
He's shy? Of us?
Jacques! You call him Jacques? He's Frank Jackson. Jacques! Frank, come here.
He's shy.
He's been wanting to meet you so much.
How do you do?
How do you do?
May I offer you a cup of tea? No.
They're yours?
Yes.
How many?
6.
You like rabbits? She's a great breeder. She's a favorite. Thank you for being chauffeur to Margaret and Alfred.
I was going to Veracruz anyway, sir.
You found your way here?
You're well guarded.
Ah, yes. Well, Sieva here takes up the attention of most of my guards. You heard about our little trouble?
Yes? They wouldn't try the same thing twice.
You're a businessman.
We all have to eat, sir.
Natasha tells me you're not interested in politics.
I think politics are a rival.
Ah, Gita, he says that politics are a rival.
No, you are.
Oh, me? Old men are dangerous, if they're old enough. She doesn't even agree with me.
Oh, I do. Come on, yes?
Yes. Come and see me after you come back from Veracruz. Goodbye.
Au revoir.
Goodbye. We won't talk politics.
Should be more careful, Comrade Trotsky.
Yes. One cannot, without revulsion and horror, read the poems and novels, or view the pictures and sculptures in which officials, armed with pen, brush, or chisel, supervised by officials armed with revolvers, glorify the great leaders of genius. Proletarian revolution.
What are you doing?
Writing
What?
an article.
43 years of my conscious life, I have been a revolutionary. And for 42 of those years, I have fought under the banner of Marxism. If I were to begin again, I would try to avoid this or that mistake, but the main course of my life would remain the same. I shall die a proletarian revolutionary, a Marxist, a dialectical materialist, and consequently an irreconcilable atheist. The nature of my illness is such, so I understand it, that the end must come suddenly, probably through a brain hemorrhage. If, however, I should be threatened with a long drawn-out invalidism, then I reserve the right to determine for myself the time of my own death. This suicide, if such a term is appropriate, will not in any sense reflect despair or helplessness or hopelessness. Whatever the circumstances, I shall die utterly believing in the communist future. Natasha has just come to the window from the courtyard and opened it wider so that the air may enter more freely into my room. I can see a bright strip of green under the wall and sunlight everywhere. In addition to the happiness of being a fighter for the cause of socialism, fate has given me the happiness of being the husband of Natasha. She has been an unfathomable source of tenderness, of love, of magnanimity. Life is beautiful. Let future generations cleanse it of all evil, violence, and oppression, and enjoy it to the full.
I am sorry. Lev Davidovich is sleeping. Will you come in? Please, take a chair. Would you like some coffee?
No, thank you. A glass of water. Please.
All right. I'm sorry, but he was up all night. He worked so hard. I might like to see you.
Is he sick?
No, just tired.
I just wanted to ask. I've got an article.
An article? Frank. May I call you Frank? I've heard so much about you. Where do you come from?
Belgium?
But Jackson's an English name.
Canadian. I had to have a passport.
I see. Why?
To get away from the war. The capitalist war.
And where did you live there?
Paris?
Our son was in Paris. Lief. You. He was about your age. Did you know him?
I didn't have much to do with politics.
What is your article about?
France. The present situation in France.
Our son was murdered in Paris. He'd gone into hospital. He was getting well, but just as he was better.
I don't agree with Gita. You see, I think Liev Davidovich is right. The Soviet Union should be defended. Me and Gita, we've had quite a quarrel.
Oh, this fighting.
There'll be a car, a ship at Tampico. You shouldn't have much trouble. But there mustn't be any noise.
What happened to Felipe?
Perfectly well, as you will be. You got the money?
It's not the money.
Ah, no, of course. You'll be a hero. You've been in the house?
Yes.
I know, it's difficult. We all find that. Never mind. It's up to you, of course.
You always say that.
I saw your mother the other day. She was well.
He says he's Belgian, but he looks more like a Spaniard to me. He said he's made contributions to party funds. You shouldn't trust him. I do think you ought to ask.
I brought some chocolates for your wife. She said that you like chocolates. They're from Switzerland.
How did you get in?
The guards are friendly.
Natasha's not here today.
You should not sit so much in the sun. I felt it myself the other day. It's the altitude here. I had some fish. The fish doesn't agree with me.
You brought the article?
It's a draft. A rough draft.
Why don't you take your coat off?
Spend most of your time here.
Looks like a monk's cell. You should get out more. See the mountains. I'm told you like mountains.
You talk a lot, young man. This needs more work. Detail. You should read. What do you want?
Shall I go?
Yes.
Will I come back?
If you like.
With my oracle. Thank you.
It doesn't matter.
Of yours anymore. I can't. I'm sorry. We've been like this for 2 days. For God's sake, what is it? I saw your gun. Oh, you scared me. Like this, I wonder what you might do. Are you sick? Maybe you should see a doctor. I know a good one in New York. They can do things, you know. That kind of trouble, I mean. Why you can't? Why you only with me? You know?
But you don't have to do it. It's your choice.
going? If you go, I'll kill myself.
I thought we were going to New York.
That's tomorrow.
I have something to do in the afternoon.
We're meeting Ed and Carmel.
That's tonight.
What are you doing then?
I'm going to the bank. I know the banks will be closed, but I'm seeing the manager. Oh, come on. What's the quarrel between lovers? Hmm?
I don't know who I am. I don't know who you are.
Gita.
He never called me Gita.
I've just called you Gita.
It's a long time since I felt so well. Good afternoon, Harold. There, you see, they didn't kill us last night after all.
Hey, you need your haircut.
Mm-hmm. Often I wake in the mornings and I think, why do we wake? And then there's you, my Natasha. The old workhorse. You're taking his job from him. Perhaps we'll go out later, collect some cacti. Today I could climb mountains. You're very patient with me, Natasha. I'm a cross old man. When we first came here, I used to think, what a cruel trick. We'd had no home of our own for such a long time. But now I think we may have built something here, Natasha. Not just walls, but a place where there is some sanity. I know it's impossible. A way to get a message out of this house and around the world and in through the back door.
Who's there?
Frank Jackson. Why do you carry that raincoat? You should be careful what you eat. Fruit is dangerous. Fresh vegetables are all right as long as you wash them before you eat them. It's not high altitude. They say that when the old sun worshippers tore the hearts out of their still living victims, it was to study the cardial effect of high altitude. That's a joke. Jewish joke. Bronstein-Trotsky joke. The great thing about political writing is clarity. Don't try to say too many things at the same time. They like simplicity. Analyze. Distinguish. It's a question of precision.
of will. Life is complex, but in the end, it's simple. Jackson. It's happened. At last. I prevented him. Tell them not to kill him. He must talk.
Come on, hurry, hurry! Come on!
It has nothing to do with it! They got my mother!
Hurry, get in there!
They got my mother! It's nothing with the Kipu! Mother! Mother! Mother!
Easy.
You see, the Baba has also come. Natasha, don't let them undress me. I want you to undress me.
lies. All lies.
Who are you? Who gave you orders? What were your motives? What were your motives? Who gave you orders? What were your motives? Who are you?
I killed Trotsky.